Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Medieval Blacksmith. I don't know if I said that last episode was the last episode, but this one's probably going to be the real last episode. Basically, we had a story beat where a dude came in, asked us to repair his family heirloom sword. And I thought that'd be a pretty interesting challenge to kind of showcase the story events of the game. Not everything is just make a light sword, make a sword out of a specific alloy. Some of them are actually pretty challenging, so I wanted to show that off and kind of put a keystone on top of the entire series. So here we are in the game. If I look at the stats of the sword, we can kind of see that there are several different pieces, and we have to match the material specifically. You have to recreate the blade specifically. We have to use the right kind of wood for the handle, and every piece has to be correct. So a lot of that's going to come from our stat page over here. You can see that the blade was made out of iron. Easy enough. The handle, or well, I guess the guard and the pommel were both made out of copper ore. The handle was made out of ebony tree, and there was no decoration on it. The fuller type was double. It was quenched in clear water. I don't know if it needs a point of balance to be correct, because I think that's running off the broken sword. The guy told us in the story, when he came into the store, the blade was roughly 90 centimeters. So, let's see what we can do. I've got it set to copper right now. I've already got the double fuller set. The clear water is quenched, and we have an ebony tree handle. The pommel, I believe, was pommel 4. Let me just look again. Yep, so we have the third level here, the indentation there. The only reason I ask is because there's a near identical one here. You can see these are way more rounded. There's a couple of these that just absolutely do not look correct. And as I'm doing this, I realize I do not have my sound set to my headphones. There we go. Hopefully that will fix things. Yep, perfect. So that's the pommel. Handle. How long was the handle is an important question. Handle length was 24 centimeters, and pommel is not included in that. So 24 centimeters of ebony tree wood. They were just flat shapes, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20 centimeters. There is 24 centimeters of ebony wood. The guard was the batarang backwards. And then again is important because there's also, other batarang forwards. But we wanted batarang backwards, and I'm just going to verify that real quick. Yep, that looks correct. And then we want iron. Well, I can make the pieces out of anything I want, so I don't have to get the plan perfectly correct. Iron, blade. Gosh, I guess I can make the tip out of anything, can't I? Because there's no way to know what the tip of the blade was based off of this. I just know that it's iron. He wants a blade length of less than 90 centimeters. So I'm just going to stick to... I'm just going to go 0.0. We're going to keep it straight and normal. And then everything is blade 0 type, which are... which match these types here. It's just a straight blade. You wanted a 90 centimeter... You wanted it under 90, so 85? Let me try and talk to him again. Hey, did you make the weapon? Explain your order again. Make a copy of the weapon I brought you, okay? Exactly the same materials. Make the handle exactly the same, that's not damaged. Blade length of the sword is almost 90 centimeters. Copy broken sword, weapon grade greater than uncommon. Okay. I'm going to set it to exactly 90 centimeters, even though almost 90 centimeters technically means that you're not at 90 centimeters. This is not almost 90 centimeters. This is exactly 90 centimeters. But you know what? We're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay. So we have a 24 centimeter handle, 4 centimeter is the pommel. We've got the right pieces everywhere. It's a straight sword. I've got a handle of 24 centimeters in ebony. I'm ready to go. Let me set my mold. I actually can't store this in my rack, so I'm just gonna throw that there. I'm gonna do the iron first, because I think that's gonna be air quotes the hardest part. Let me put a little bit more coal in. I've got 2 burns to do here. 50 is probably enough. So the only thing I need in iron is the blade. Telling myself so I don't forget. Temperature 1938, we'll pump that up. Only the blade is iron. Set to double fuller, that should be fine. I need to reset my barrel. I've been experimenting with the potions lately. They're pretty cool. And there we go. Only the blade is iron. Oh my god, are you kidding me? This is what you get for not using the proper material. These straight blades are just not efficient. Kids these days don't know how to make a sword. So when you're mixing ores like this, I think it averages the quality of the two. Alright. Ben doing God's work. Alright, that's all the iron we need. We're gonna literally dump almost an entire ore down the drain. But that's fine, like, who cares? It's iron. Next, we're going to use copper for the guard and the pommel. Copper is cool. Take a single copper. I definitely know that the guard and the pommel will only take 1 ore. Those 2, even the configuration they are very small pieces. I can't imagine the 2 of them taking more than 1 single ore. Pump, pump, pump it up. There we go. Grab this out of there. Flash. A little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, you've got to be effing me. What the F is this sword? Are you kidding me? If you watch my sword pieces material, like breakdown, the sheer efficiency of those smaller weight pieces is unbelievable. The fact that this took 2 ore chunks for every single part of this sword is unbelievable. I don't know how anyone's ever supposed to beat this game with inefficiencies like that. Let me set my barrel real quick so I don't forget. It'd be very embarrassing if I did. So this is a clear water potion. This is going to turn my quenching barrel back to clear water. You can see right now it's set to earth potion. Turn it back to clear water real quick. And tuck that away. The kids will clean that up later. That's their job. I don't need my ore bucket in there. I'm going to start with my copper pieces. I always like hammering out the pommel and the guard first. This feels appropriate for me because the blade itself takes so many more steps. There's the batarang. This is our nice fancy pommel. I wonder if there's ever been anyone in history named Pommel. It feels like they should be, right? Like what a sturdy name that would be. Sir Pommel of the English court. Delicious. It's just an iron straight sword, double fuller. This is going to be straightforward. I think I'm probably going to heat it up after we finish this first phase here. Getting a little bit cool. Not so cold we can't work it, but cool enough that it gets annoying. 750. Bam. 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 This is kind of my technique for working longer blades. You work your way up one direction, one full hit apiece, and then you work your way backwards, another full hit apiece. And it kind of evens everything out. Because the amount of temperature you lose moving from left to right, you make back moving from right to left. So everything kind of ends up in the same spot, even though you hit every single piece at different temperatures. And then after this, we're going to go ahead and heat it again. Okay. The day has ended, night has set, but that fellow will come back tomorrow for his sword. I'll make sure to have it ready for him when he does. 52 to 69. Get another all the way up and down. And then we'll probably refine each piece as it's thing. I'm kind of nervous because that doesn't look like a double fuller, but maybe it is. So I'm doing like medium hits and then small taps to get it the rest of the way. Let me get a full swing. Alright, full swing gets us to 92, so let's go ahead and bring everything to 92-ish. Oh, don't do a full hit. Relax. Oop, that's fine. And that's 99, 92 here. Starting to get very cold. It's turning back into iron, you can see. But that's a perfect blade. We're gonna go ahead and quench it in the clear water, which is already set for us. And then we shall cut the wood. We still have to make our ebony handle. I've already bought like full stacks of all the wood types because I want to make sure that my workers have... Whoop. Perfect, perfect. So good. So good at this game. I want to make sure my workers have enough handles they can use. You can see all these little pieces are specifically assigned for my workers. Ebony tree, let me double check the length. I'm pretty sure it was 24. And indeed it was. Ebony tree, wood cutting board. 24.04. Gonna make us 24 exactly. That goes here. I've got a bunch of gold swords I was working on. This kind of took priority. Here's the batarang. Here's the pommel. All things considered, I think this sword looks pretty sick. I would not go through this much effort to make a sword, but You know, more power to this guy. Is that double fuller? It must be, right? I said double. It's double. Let's assemble. There is no hilt decoration, so let me go ahead and back out of that real quick. Trying to make this assembly as accurate as possible. With gold, it takes like 2 taps and a medium tap. I have not done iron in a while, so these are... See, like that went to 41. So I can get to 84. And then just a couple small taps. Perfect! That's a perfect sword. It's so good. Try and get the right sword out of here. That's a gold sword. Well, let me just sharpen this real quick. Actually, you can wait. There we are. We're gonna sharpen this to a mere shine. And then that's gonna be it for this episode. One last story beat for the road. I had a lot of fun with this game. I think this is really good as it stands, but I can't wait to see what else they add to this game. Currently, it is early access. The lathe, the wood lathe for the handles, it doesn't add anything, so it just kind of wastes time. But if you really, really, really want to make your handle perfect for just the right sword, go for it. I'm all in. The worker system, I think, is pretty well implemented. You can set people to mining, you can set them to work on your anvils. Look at this. What a blade. Masterwork. If that's not an heirloom, I don't know what is. The worker system, I think, is very good. I would like to see a better wood cutting system. At the moment, you have to cut handles individually. As soon as you finish cutting one, you have to throw it on the ground, like all these guys. And all of your workers on each of their anvils, they each need small pieces of wood. So just a way to kind of like streamline that process is something I would like to see. And then, yeah, I think that's all I'd want from this game. I think it's a fantastic game. I'd love to see what else they come up with. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good evening. Goodbye.